So what is the difference between an inspection and an appraisal? Inspection and appraisal are two completely different processes. Appraisal is something that's going to be required by the lender in almost every case when the buyer is getting a mortgage. The purpose of the appraisal is to make sure that the house is actually worth what the buyer is agreeing to pay for. Now, when the buyer is using a government loan like an FHA loan, VA loan, USDA loan, the appraiser also has to check and make sure that the property meets the condition requirements for that specific loan type. If it doesn't meet these condition requirements, something has to be done. The appraiser has to come back and make sure the repairs have been made before the house can close. The appraiser that does the appraisal on the house is randomly assigned, and the buyer, the seller, or the lender, none of them have any control over which appraiser gets assigned to. Now, with a home inspection is completely optional. The buyer is not required to do a home inspection, but in most cases it's recommended. Now, the buyer can pick any home inspector they want. They pay for it out of pocket at the time of the inspection, and it's not a pass or fail inspection. The inspector is just inspecting every aspect of the house that they can visually see and putting it all into a report. It's up to the buyer to do what they want with that information. It's mostly for informational purposes. It can be used a little bit for negotiation purposes, and in the worst cases, a buyer can use the information they've gotten and decide to back out of the deal.